Wowee, have we been busy. It was clean just yesterday. We're still doing everyday cleanings. But I've left it untouched. I came in, disabled the alarm, and got my tripod and mic. And I'm just going to take you around and give you a tour of what it looks like. So this is what you get after a busy day. This is the only thing I don't like about chairs is sometimes the thing pops, but this is the mess I've come into. Looks like, oh my gosh. I'll have to look back on the cameras and see what that said. But, this is what we get. And we'll just do our normal routine and put the buggy up. Oh, that's my favorite, is when people stick stuff. That's what I've said it before. You'll notice when little things like that are done, especially if you go somewhere every day. Look how empty that is. Might have to fill that up too. All my regular customers are flocking to the dryer I just got fixed, because to them a new fixed dryer means that it must work the best. So I'm gonna see how much coins this is in this one. Decent bit. Today's one of those days where it's going to take me a little bit to get everything cleaned up and where it needs to be, but it shouldn't take no more than an hour. I've got to take change out. I've got to clean the stacks. I've got to fill up the vending machine. Of course, clean the laundromat, and most likely mop. I might be able to get away with spot mopping today. What y'all think about the different camera angle I had up there on top of the snack machine the other day? If you watched that video, it's really hard to get any other camera angles that really get the entire laundromat except for this one, unless I go up front and I sit in the windowsill or sit on that table or something like that. The only reason I don't do that is sometimes I go in the back and I just don't want a chance losing my stuff there. All it takes is a split second and then it's gone. Oh my God. I just cleaned water enough the other day. My God, son. My gosh, son. I'll tell you what, that was mighty stupid, but I'm glad I got that on camera. Don't tell anybody. I'm using my landlord's ladder. All right, now that mess is cleaned up, let's stock up the soap machine. And I got a few products I need to put in the vending machine. This is what I have to do from time to time to really be able to get all the loose change out. Nice. You see back in there. There's our hole. Look at that, I was off of one for filling up the machine. I'm gonna buy a motor for this 8-2 swap. So always just leave it in there and make it look like it's just sold out. I'm gonna put this soap in. My wife and mom wasn't able to get it in the other day. Sometimes they're just a little bit of a pain in the butt. So we'll set her up here and get her in. What we'll do is squirt some of that air out. But look at this. All right, let's get to collecting. Sorry I put so many of these collection videos in my videos. I like to use that time to try to talk or convey my message, which I have not an idea what I'm gonna talk about today. So I don't know, we'll see. That's odd. As busy as we were, this wasn't used. Well, I guess. I guess sometimes it happens. You know, another video. I tell you what, it's too late in the morning for this. Another business I think I'd like to get into, and I've been looking into it. Almost had it. Never fails. I always drop quarters. Another video. Lord, I'm telling you, it's too early or it's too late. Anyways, another business that I think I would be interested in owning is a campground. And in my neck of the woods, campgrounds are the bomb.com. There's, I would say at least 10 to 15 within 5-mile radius of me, of my house. As for the laundromat is pretty much close to that same lake. I live on the other side of the lake, but there's quite a bit of campgrounds and marinas close to here also. But I don't know. I like camping, and I like the thought of owning a campground. But my thought of owning a campground is building it from the ground up. I think it'd be pretty interesting to have a couple like little cottages and stuff that you could rent. I'm really intrigued by tiny homes and like shipping container homes. And I think, it's when I get ideas in my head, I have a very imaginative mind. Like I can see it crystal clear. Like I know exactly what I would want my campground to look like. I didn't think about it. Campgrounds kind of tie into laundromats also. Most campers and RVs don't have washers. I know some of these newer ones, these higher end ones, they have the washer dryer combo. But I don't know. My ideal campground would be on a hill, not a hill, but just a gentle slope, spread out, not bunched up. Just where you can really get out, enjoy the pretty views that we have around here. Get out and enjoy nature. You're close to the lake. You're close to other amenities. So I don't know. That's something. I found one for sale close to me. But I cannot afford even the down payment for it. They have this campground, and it's a gorgeous campground. Real pretty lake frontage. access to the lake. It's got on-site cabins. Really, really pretty. They've got it priced at $9.25. So $75,000 shy of $1 million. They didn't have any kind of revenue posted up, or contact us about the revenue or anything. It's kind of hard to explain what I mean. It honestly looked like it might have been. There's people that flip houses, and then there's people that flip businesses. They find a rundown business, they take it, they get it on track, and then they sell it for profit. And it honestly looks like maybe one of those situations, because the current owners owned it for 18 months. Did a bunch of remodels and then decided to sell, so. If I got any of you big time investors that watch, hit me up. I decided I was going to skip the video in the dryer since it's so late in the morning. Just go ahead and get it knocked out. But yeah, I mean, what's your business ideas besides laundromats? Honestly, I'd like to get my hand in everything that I could. Just whatever makes me money. But I'd like to find something that could be maybe my mainstay in the future, so we'll see. I fixed this stupid squeaky door finally. And now the problem is, when it does shut, it keeps going and going and going and going. So I may find me a chalk block or something to put there. My mom come down here the other day and she got to try this out and she loved it and she wants her one now, so I've got to find her one. If you see any links on eBay that's kind of like this, send them to me. Well, hey, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you drop me a comment below. Let me know what you're interested in seeing. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. Thanks and God bless.